Hi, welcome to JewishTV.media. My name is Rabbi Yankee Berger, and today we're going to talk about a popular Jewish food, matzah. Many of you enjoy matzah, I know that. It's great with butter and it's great with other condiments, but it's actually a mitzvah. It's the biggest mitzvah, the best ritualistic good deed, a commandment from God to eat this matzah on the night of our Passover Seder, the night of our Pesach Seder. Why? Well, many people will tell you this is the food that our ancestors ate when they left Egypt. And in fact, at the Passover Seder, we lift up the matzah and we say this is the food our ancestors ate when they were running away from Egypt after being enslaved for so many years. Quite interesting. That really doesn't add up because, let me give you an analogy. Imagine I decide, you know what? I want to move to Israel. And I take my family with me. And on the airplane, on the way to Israel, we give out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to the whole family. We arrive in Israel. And every year, on the anniversary of our arriving to Israel, we invite over our friends. We invite our friends over. And what do we serve? Our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And we say, this is the food that we ate when we came to Israel. And that is exactly what we're doing with the matzah. This is the food we ate, our ancestors ate, when they left Egypt. Why? What's the depth? What's the significance? Why is it so important to eat this matzah? The reasoning just doesn't quite add up. You know what matzah represents? It represents our total reliance on God. You see, when our ancestors left Egypt, millions of people, men, women, and children, and cattle, they left Egypt and they followed their leader Moses, who was taking direct instruction from God. They followed him into a desert where there is no food. In fact, the prophet tells us, we recite this on Rosh Hashanah, on the Jewish New Year, we quote this piece of prophet, what the prophet says in the name of God, that every time I think of how you followed me into the desert with no food, my heart turns over with joy and with love for you. We actually followed God into a desert, millions of people, to a place where there was no vegetation, no source of food, only with the matzah. The matzah represents our total reliance of God, following God only with this matzah in our hand. Total dependence on Hashem. So every Pesach, when we pick up the matzah, the message is, God, this is what we ate when we left Egypt. This is the food which we had, this and nothing else, because we had total reliance on you. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you again soon.
JewishTV.media